is up, everybody, and welcome back to my medieval village. I'm your host, Captain Dino, and in today's episode, we're going to start a little differently. I know I'm here currently at my base. I did end up just getting back from a little exploration, and with that being said, let's go ahead and throw in some clips of that just so you guys can see what's going on real quick.
I
Uh,
got the carrots.
okay, well, I was like, I put beef or pork chops in there if you needed them.
Okay, I just got it.
Okay, so the other one. Let's see what ominous key. Oh, so you don't have here.
Oh shoot!
Well, I was trying to jump to the other tree, but
I came out and all of a sudden it just went whack.
that's funny.
Here,
I've already left. I was just curious on if you had it or not.
I'm right
Wait,
behind
what
you.
is this? I got another music disc.
I'm putting it inside of here, and there's some cake.
I don't want cake. All right, so as you guys can see, Hawk and I went into the Pell Garden to do some achievement hunting. To get the creaking heart is what it's called, I think. Let me just make sure. I have some over here in the chest. Alright, so as you can see, we did end up getting some creaking hearts. Just to get that achievement done. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure out how to do it. I had no idea what I was doing. As you guys could see, I did look up some videos. Like I said, I'm not the best when it comes to this kind of stuff, but at least I try. We did end up, however, figuring it out, and I did get the achievement for it, which is exciting. Um, with that being said, we did do some of that. We also did some trial chamber stuff. As you can see, I got a decent amount. Oh, that's my Obsidian one. A decent amount of like loot. We did mine a little bit as well to get to these, so that's why that stuff is there. I got the music disc and this music disc, and yeah, it went fairly well, minus the fact that I almost died a couple times. Um, Still trying to figure that kind of stuff out. Also realized that, I didn't have a chest plate or a helmet during that whole time, which was a little fascinating. Alright, so I'm back. I have everything into place now. It should all start be working. And I did a quick mining session to get some more stone to get more of the repeaters, as well as I chopped down a bunch of trees. As you can see, they're all starting to decay. And I kind of started the system. So we'll start here with the wood types, then stone types, and then, yeah, so forth. Um, kind of, kind of keeping it all clumped together. All I'm doing is the block type. I'm not going to be doing the craftable types, I should say. So, like, for instance, jungle wood goes here. I do have jungle planks in my inventory. Those will not get a slot in here unless, like, it's something that's needed. Alright, so I'm back. I have done a couple things. As you can see off to the left of my screen, there's another project getting ready to be on its way. But also in front of me is a giant eyesore. I absolutely hate this building. I wanted it to look like my two main other ones because this would be a main building technically. And yeah, like I said, it's just extremely wide, and I just completely hate it. Plus, there's no decorations on it, like no decoration, no details on it, kind of like those buildings out there. It does serve the purpose of being the automatic storage system, like so. Um, these are the lamps that I got out of the trial chambers. And then, like I said, I've started sorting everything. And I left off previously. It would be like 30 seconds for you guys, but for me, it's been about 5, 6 hours. But I did end up deciding that the planks will also go in there. And this might actually get cut down to just the one half instead because it comes out to like all the way out to this section, and that's still a decently sized building that I'm not enjoying right now. Yeah, this is just a giant eyesore in my opinion. It's just massive, and I don't know how I'm gonna. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I don't like it though. So don't be surprised if at one moment in a video you see it just halved because it's just so it's just not something for me. Then if I come over to this side, all right, so this is going to be automatic sheep wool farm. All the sheep will go inside of here, and again, if you haven't seen stuff like that before, basically all you do is you set up a observer monitoring the grass. And once the sheep eats it, it'll trigger redstone pulse because the block change, and it'll fire the dispensers to shear the sheep. And so you want the redstone facing into the wall. Place the piece of redstone dust, and then you place the dispenser on top. And then obviously there's a wall here, sheep here, grass block here. Um, with the glass blocks on this layer with grass underneath, and then another sheep, and then repeat the process all the way across. So let me go ahead and get that done real quick, and I will be right back. Alright, so one other thing that I forgot to do is place the chest in. So the chest will go every other one too. Oops. I don't know why it keeps wanting to open it, but like so. And then hoppers into the back of all these. Like such. And then you place these blocks here because those will be needed to hold everything into place. And then eventually glass blocks will go over the front of these. Alright, once you're at this point though, you can go ahead and place your rails on. And then your hopper mine carts. And then you can replace all of your dirt over the front. Okay, so one of the other things I want to work on is going to be this section over here. It's looking a little bare. I did just put all the grass in and everything, but I would like to get my houses to spread across here um, throughout this section. So there's houses along everything, kind of to bring all this stuff out to this side as well. Because I would like to expand into this area and a little bit into that section over here. It would be nice to get up in this stuff, kind of go like water to water. I'm not really sure how far into this I want to go. At least like a decent amount to start getting everything in here that I need. because this stuff goes all the way out, and I think it would look cool to have stuff on this side as well. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to call it for the episode. If you guys are new here, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and if you guys come back, then I'll see you in the next episode. I will be finishing this as well as this extending out to about here, and then probably a little bit of this side as well, just to get a little rough start on expanding outside this mountain area, and probably up into this little segment as well. I'm gonna put a house over this as well. Probably all this will be done in the next episode. So can't wait to see you guys then. And yeah, enjoy your Friday, your weekend, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.